Hey, what's up, y'all? This is the Mother's House Podcast, and I am Deshaun.
What's going on, everyone? My name is Corey. Peace to the planet. Peace to you and yours. Peace to everyone out there. What up, cuzzo? What up, family? Happy birthday to my beloved sister, Oriel.
Happy birthday, Ori.
Also, a happy birthday to my cousin, Nat.
Happy birthday, Nat.
Yeah. So, I'm going to give my family some shout out. We always do that during one of our siblings or family members' birthday. We always give them a shout out. So, yo, what up, cuz? What's going on with you?
Chilling. What's up with you?
Chilling like a villain, making a million.
And what up?
What the hell? Wait a minute.
Is that your phone?
Yeah. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. That was some jam 2018 for whatever reason just popped up. Anyway, yo, anybody excited for J. Cole's new album?
Yeah, I am.
I am too, man. I'm ready for some J. Cole music, you know. So J. Cole about to drop, but guess who won the Pulitzer Prize?
Kendrick, right?
K-Dot.
And he won for Damn.
For Damn album. For that damn album.
Right.
You know. Kendrick Lamar won. Got in the Pulitzer Prize.
Isn't that the World Peace Prize?
No, it's totally different prizes.
Oh.
Jeez. Pulitzer Prize is for literary, musical compositions, and journalism. It's like what you get to literary arts. You dig what I'm saying?
Oh.
That's what the Pulitzer Prize is for. The prize you're speaking of is I forget the name of it, but it ain't the Pulitzer Prize. Y'all correct us. Y'all know we ain't real research right now.
I can look it up real quick.
Man, go ahead.
Martin Luther King won it.
Yeah, but it ain't the Pulitzer Prize.
I know. It's called the World Peace Prize.
It's called the World Peace Prize. That what it's called for real?
No, I don't know what it's called.
Oh,
what did Martin Luther King win?
What is it? And I only
the Nobel Peace.
Nobel Peace.
Yeah.
Ooh, we stupid.
No, we not. We just don't know everything.
Yeah, we don't know everything. But we gonna speak on Kendrick Lamar Pulitzer Prize.
Mm-hmm.
So Kendrick Lamar won the Pulitzer Prize for Damn. And he's the first non-classical artist to win a Pulitzer Prize. The first non-classical artist or jazz artist to win a Pulitzer Prize. Pulitzer Prize usually go to the classical artists. You know, you got the likes and literary works like Alice Walker won the Pulitzer Prize. Duke Ellington, John Coltrane. So many different.
What made them give it to Kendrick this year?
I don't know. Maybe they trying to tap in because this is the thing, man. With the Pulitzer Prize, like, and with all these different accolades, like, even though I think Kendrick Lamar liked the accolades, I think he appreciate them, but he doesn't really need that because he already established. When you're solidified and people rock with your music, you already solidified. You're already on the levels of a Pulitzer Prize. So these extra awards is just like icing on the cake, real talk. But at the same time, I think they're pushing the fact that he gave it to Kendrick Lamar because I guess the relevancy, the relationship to the community, as far as like what people deem is spectacular, especially the hipster world. I think they gave it to Kendrick Lamar due to popularity, and also due to being current. And I think the Pulitzer is trying to become more current. You know what I'm saying?
Right. They're trying to get a little bit more popular. Yeah.
You know,
a little bit more mainstream. You think?
You say that again?
I said a little bit more mainstream, you think?
Yeah, a little bit more mainstream, and not necessarily just mainstream, because even back in the day when they gave these artists and literary works to these people, they were quote unquote mainstream, but also they have amazing pieces. But damn, I would have gave it to him for To Pimp a Butterfly over Damn, but you know, sonically and aesthetically, Pimp a Butterfly is more of a speed for that kind of genre, for the jazz and great compositions, and you know what I'm saying. It's a lot of instrumentation, a lot of jazz influence, a lot of different things was inside To Pimp a Butterfly. Then damn, you know, this is not a knock to Kendrick for winning it. You know what I'm saying? But
well, maybe they want to just give it to him for his latest, so they can like.
That's probably what it was.
Yeah.
That's probably what it was. And I know a lot of people is like, you know, a lot of people are following. There's a genre, a group of people, a slew of group thinkers who slice Kendrick Lamar a lot.
Oh, really? What's their reasons?
Well, their reasons, like, there's a lot of reasons. Some of it is valid, some of it is not. They say Kendrick Lamar don't speak out on issues. Kendrick Lamar don't really speak to the people. He don't come out here and speak for like the Black Lives Matter or the women's rights. And he don't really do those type of things. It kind of fights him a lot for those things, right?
How do you feel about that as a Kendrick Lamar fan? I said, how do you feel about that as a Kendrick Lamar fan?
I mean, I get the criticism because he don't do that. But I see Kendrick Lamar as an artist. I don't see him as nothing more than nothing else. I think we put too much pressure. We put more pressure on celebrities than we do our own political officials.
I mean, he puts it in his music.
Exactly. I'm like, he put it in the music. And granted, you got to realize who's his mentors, who the people in his ear, right? I would shout out to Thought Crime, shout out to Prince, shout out to Sincere, because they brought this up. Kendrick Lamar is under, you know, the tutelage of Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre has been going in his ear, probably more than likely going in his ear, saying, look, you don't need to be out there doing the marches, you don't need to be out there doing all these different things because it's going to mess up the bottom line, your music, not necessarily your music, but it's going to mess up your financial gain because you reach a level where white people and everybody loves your music. Everybody's going to listen to you, so you don't want to alienate nobody. So just, if you have any kind of frustration or anything that you're feeling within the culture or the community, put it in the music and just do shit behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? And there's another reason, you know what I'm saying, you know, don't go out here saying a whole bunch of shit because people are fickle.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
And
I mean,
we can attest to that just based off, if you just scroll down your timeline, any and everybody's favorite artist says something questionable or weird or not so pro-black, not so about the community, that get criticized and get slammed on. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, with a person whose content is a Kendrick Lamar, do you think he could say a little bit more? I mean, he does.
Me personally, I think if Kendrick Lamar said speak out more, he does more. If he was like a J. Cole who went out there and marched, and mind you, J. Cole went out there and marched during Mike Brown whole incident. He actually put boot to ground. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And J. Cole is somewhat about that life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But he still got backlash later on down the line by the same people who was praising him for that, for his latest album, or the next album, or the next project.
I mean, you always gonna get backlash no matter what you do.
No matter what you do.
But I can kind of understand, because I think people, I kind of get where people coming from. Like, you know, personally, I see an artist as an artist. But I see when people see someone who says all these things through their music, you would expect him to be not necessarily leading the pack in the march, but to be a little bit more a part of the movement instead of just as an artist.
That's the thing about Kendrick Lamar. That's why I got the same criticism they give Kendrick Lamar. I give him the same. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm a Kendrick Lamar fan, but I ain't no Stan. You know what I'm saying? Stan say they the type of people who can't criticize their artists, like the Beehive or anybody. You know what I mean? But with Kendrick Lamar, you know what I'm saying? Kendrick Lamar, he's a true artist. He's one of them guys, this is my music. I'm just going to go ahead and put all my passion and fire into music. I'm going to play with the instrumentation. I'm going to explore different things. I'm going to just live my life. You know, I'm not going to try to get too much involved because, you know, that's not my lane. That's somebody else's lane. And I don't knock him for that.
But it's like when your music says what it says, you are involved.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm thinking. That's part of what he feel like. That's all I have to contribute right now. That's all I really think I can do. Really. You know what I'm saying? Me going out there doing a march is really going to change things. You know what I'm saying? And granted, that's my issue with Kendrick. I wish he would speak out more or have more nuances. But then again, if you're not really well versed in certain things, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these celebrities are not. They should not have to be out. They shouldn't speak on it. If they're not really well versed. Like when Kendrick Lamar came out and he got the backlash over the Black Lives Matter thing when he was speaking on, about quote unquote black on black crime. How that's a trigger word nowadays, right? Mm-hmm. And but he ain't saying nothing wrong. He ain't saying nothing right neither. And he just said it at a bad time. You know what I mean? And like I said, a lot of these hashtag movements, a lot of these hashtags eras, is really I don't feel the sincerity of it because it's trendy. I don't feel sincerity in trends. You know what I mean? And with the whole thing with Kendrick Lamar, him not speaking out as much as he could, we can definitely criticize on our artists for those things, but I want you to have that same kind of criticism towards your politicians. I need you to be in their fucking face, calling them out, shouting at them. You know what I'm saying? Show up to Keisha Lance Bottom's hearings and support her talking about getting rid of the whole cabinet. The whole, what is the cabinet? Who's she trying to get rid of, Shawty?
Her administration.
Her administration. You know what I mean? Like, we should put more effort into that than these artists and expect them to, be, quote unquote, prolific speakers on the behalf of black folks. Like, we can't expect every artist to be a Colin Kaepernick. Now, granted, we can criticize Kendrick for not being a Colin Kaepernick, but still giving us conscious music. You know what I'm saying?
And I think people expect more from Kendrick because he gives conscious music. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts.
So it's not like they asking the Migos to speak up. Nothing against the Migos, but I mean, the Migos. I think people are like, well, I mean, kind of like Tupac. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like, well, you had all this.
Tupac was here and he ain't saying shit. Yeah, everybody was looking at him kind of
right, because it's almost like they waiting for him. Because it sounds like he knows what's going on.
I'm pretty sure he knows what's going on. I don't even think Migos don't know what's going on. They just refuse not to talk about it because their main concern is the bag. They from the bag, get the bag culture. When Kendrick comes from Compton, he's about elevating and lifting up the people that he's from and elevating the people from his neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? And get them out of poverty and put more light into their minds, into the minds of people across the world that come from that same kind of background through his music. You know what I'm saying? So, this does not take away from his music. Not to take away from his music, but at the same time, if you're going to be that kind of artist, people are going to, and if you're the type of artist to be able to make a lyric saying, what he said, and he pulled a clip in the whole world changed or something. He said something like that, where he's like, I got the impact and impulse on the people, and I can make them move like that. You dig what I'm saying? If you're that really confident about your artistry, then you need to be out there in the streets doing that too. So I get the criticism. You dig what I'm saying? I just think that, we just got to understand that you ain't going to get that from Kendrick. Right. Kendrick is a person who loves the accolades. He loves to win the Grammys, to be on the Grammys, to be able to show his artistry on a grand scale. His whole thing is about the performance. Even like Beyonce, Kendrick Lamar is like to the levels of a Beyonce celebrity. You know what I mean? Not saying he's as big as Beyonce, but as to the point where he's like, I'm an artist first before I am an activist. You know what I mean? Where J. Cole, he's an artist, but he's a really down to earth person. Where Kendrick Lamar, he's not as down to earth as you may think.
I don't think Kendrick is an activist at all.
That's what I'm saying. I don't see him as an activist at all. I just love his music and the messages in the music. Outside of that,
well, maybe he feels like that's his contribution.
Yeah, I think so. And this, you gotta think again, man. Look at Jay-Z. When Jay-Z was blowing up, right? A lot of people couldn't really relate to Jay-Z. I mean, personally, I couldn't really relate to Jay-Z as a person. I could relate to the stories, his lyrics, and everything else that he was talking to and speaking on back in the day. But more and more today, I relate more to Jay-Z nowadays. You know what I'm saying? And Jay-Z is coming out more days and speaking out more days these days. So you're seeing more of his concern and his discernment for the people. You know what I'm saying? You see that more from Jay-Z, but now he's at, because Jay-Z had a place where he don't have to kind of sugarcoat and rely on his fan base or his broad fan base.
So are you saying maybe we'll hear something from Kendrick in the future?
More than likely. But at the same time, you got to keep in mind, Kendrick Lamar is coming from the tutelage of Dr. Dre, who gave, how much he gave? Like $25 million to USC? Mm-hmm. Like, how out of touch you got to be? You know what I'm saying? So that's who he's writing. That's who the person who's giving him advice. And I ain't saying that's a bad advice neither, because you got to keep in mind, in this internet age, it's fickle. You know what I'm saying? Nobody, even if you were if Tupac was living right now, you have a group of people who would rock with Tupac, but a lot of people would hate him. A lot of people would hate him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Whether he's being super conscious, they'll call Tupac a hotel all damn day long if he was living today.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, we'll see what happens with Kendrick. So.
We'll see what happens, but congratulations to the brother.
Right.
Pulitzer Prize. But at the same time, I don't really care about it. You know, I mean, I think it's a nice look, but it ain't like, oh my God, he's the best artist ever. I thought he was a dope artist before he got a Pulitzer Prize. I thought he was a dope artist when I heard 680. You know what I mean? Like, so he already been solidified in the culture as a dope MC when he became the part of the conversation of the top 5 MCs. You know what I'm saying? So that's like the Pulitzer Prize right there. This is a hipster publication, white publication, just solidifying it, and that's an interesting thing. Deshaun, do you think when artists get the likes of a Grammy or Oscar or Pulitzer, they solidify them even more? You know what I'm saying? Outside of their work that already reached and affected so many people.
Yeah, it does. Even though it may not mean you're a better artist, but it's almost like getting a degree. It doesn't necessarily mean that you know more than someone who doesn't have the degree in certain subjects. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you're official. You know, you're certified now. So it's not necessary to have a great music career, and awards aren't necessary, but it just helps to kind of like certify you, and they say it helps you to make more money too.
It does. So. Now, to speak on that as well about the Pulitzer Prize, it is also, even though I don't care about it, it's also inspiring to other up-and-coming artists who are doing music these days to tap into the music, tap into their artistic craft, because then one day they can be seen in that same light, to be able to reach the masses across the globe like that, like Kendrick Lamar's has impact. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. To get the Pulitzer Prize. You know what I mean? That's why I gotta give him congratulations on it, because he said in a moniker, like, yo, you can do hip hop and still get this shit. You know what I'm saying? And you can do the song like Damn, do an album like Damn and win a Pulitzer Prize. Even though I think this is really a ploy on the gatekeepers of the Pulitzer, to remain current, to try to become more current.
It's definitely marketing.
It's definitely marketing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely marketing. That will make this whole situation interesting to me. You know what I mean? Am I gonna shit on it? No, but am I gonna sit up here and be like, this is the best thing for hip hop? We'll see. I don't think so. I mean, I think it's a good look, but I don't think it's like.
I mean, do people really care about the Pulitzer Prize?
So what?
I said, does anyone really care about the Pulitzer Prize?
Not really, but this will make it. The reason that's what make it so interesting, because is the fact that they picked Kendrick Lamar who is already a dope lyricist out there. Damn album is a dope album and arguably could be considered a classic. You know what I'm saying? A third classic from his catalog. You know what I'm saying? And he's relevant for today. The whole reason the Pulitzer Prize, nobody was talking about the Pulitzer Prize 10 years ago, 5 years ago, until this came out, and now everybody's going to be speaking about them again. People are going to care about what's the criteria to get a Pulitzer, what do you have to do, what is the reason and the benefit from having a Pulitzer. People are going to start doing more research on it and bringing them more looks, which giving them more relevancy. So that's the main reason they picked Kendrick Lamar.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So that's what it is. We just calling it what it is, and that's why it's interesting why they give it to Kendrick Lamar over you can say Beyonce, Jay-Z, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or even, I don't know, who do classical music that's popping right now?
Who knows?
Who knows? They probably would have gave it to Taylor Swift.
Right.
You know, but hey, you know, I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it at all for Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? It's a good look for his crew, his team, his productions, and his writing, you know, partners, everything. So, shout out to Kendrick, man.
All right. And on that note, make sure y'all comment, subscribe, like, and share. And we'll see y'all next time.
Peace.
I will not raise my daughter differently than my mother raised me. The rearing I got from my mother, words cannot express. I could live in any time, I could live in any country, I could live on any planet, and I would be fine.
What was the key? What did your mother know? What truth was coming through your mother that's going to come through you to your daughter?
My mother gave us aphorisms to learn as children. And there are two that stand out foremost in my mind. One is, the inner reality creates the outer form. I learned this when I was in grade school. I was very young. And the other is, the universe bears no ill to me. I bear no ill to it.